So I was not actually writing stories about Watergate. But one of the things that did happen was the Watergate story became so consuming that I and hundreds of other AP people across the country who covered stories every day that we tried to get up onto the national wires, we were being squeezed out because so much of the national news report had to do with items related to Watergate because there was, investigations going on, there were presidential statements and so forth. Every day, the News Digest was uh, kind of almost overwhelmed with Watergate copy, and to the exclusion of foreign international news and a lot of other national news. So that's kind of how that was unfolding. We weren't accustomed to having things recorded on tape or on video or audio tapes as we are today. And I think it was a big surprise uh, to many people, including journalists, that in fact uh, the White House or the president had this tape set up such that basically pretty much everything that was said in the Oval Office he could record. I don't know that he recorded everything, but he recorded almost everything in terms of his conversations with all kinds of folks. The tapes, of course, proved ultimately to be his downfall. I thought he was certainly a very experienced leader. I guess I had a positive feeling towards him. Um, I mean, he had served in the Senate, and then he was a vice president. Um, he seemed to he seemed to be very skilled in um, foreign affairs. At the time this was happening, when it was still all pretty raw, I was like others, just really shocked that somebody that we had uh, trusted so much could betray that trust. Um, I think today I would say that I look at him more as just one of the most pathetic figures in our history. Uh, Pathetic in the sense that he was somebody who I believe wanted to do great things, and unfortunately let uh, let the power that he had uh, bring about changes that were destructive and certainly destructive of his legacy. But I just see him as a very pathetic figure.